Hey everybody, and welcome to Ricky's Rockin' Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at the Uncanny X-Men Volume 1 Omnibus. I want to take a look at this because I'm actually going to be selling this and I need to ship it out tomorrow. I'm selling it because it's kind of a double dip now since I've gotten the Children of the Atom X-Men box set. It spans a really big chunk of the X-Men run and it includes this as part of the Bronze Age. So although this is a bigger format, all my other X-Men stories are collected in the smaller hardcovers, so it's time to let this go. But I just wanted to show off what a nice book this is. And it's hard to let it go, but I need to. I'm going to take this dust jacket off for the time being. Really nice matte finish. Nothing on the back. And these Marvel omnibuses, especially these early ones, opened up so nicely. Just nice and flat, especially even in the beginning of the book. I think this is the first printing version, if I'm not mistaken. There's a table of contents. A lot of forwards are done by Roy Thomas in a lot of these collected editions. So he's a very famous name you'll see on there, but I really like this type of thing to open up a book. It gives you a little history and background of the characters. And we have a forward by Chris Claremont, who did a majority of the stories in here. He did a wonderful job. I love forwards like these, and he had a lot to say here, really tiny print. And it opens up with Giant Size X-Men. Oh yeah, so this collects Giant Size X-Men #1, the X-Men for issues 94 to 131 and annual #3. And this huge oversized format is just so perfect for the introduction of these characters. You see Wolverine, Nightcrawler, Colossus, and Banshee. I always love Banshee. Such a beautiful book. You first start seeing Wolverine's personality there, and this controversial image of Storm. Sunfire has a really cool mask, very unique. Colossus kind of shows the origin of Colossus here, and his sister Ileana becomes magic later. The first time I ever read this one was in the Essentials line when they were just in black and white, and we've come such a long way, or I've come such a long way being able to afford books like these. It's kind of funny seeing Colossus there, not in his metal form. And it's one of the first missions they're on together. I've always loved Banshee. Ever since I got that Marvel Legend, one of my favorite figures, although it's considered one of the worst. Wolverine fighting. It's crazy how much action they're able to put in all these issues and still progress the storyline and progress all these characters. They go through a lot of changes. This is also something I think I'm gonna miss, is the mutant mailbox. So after a lot of these issues, they went ahead and added in the mutant mailbox pages that they would include in the original issues. And basically this was just big fans of the Marvel Universe writing in, or big fans of the X-Men comics. I'm having some thoughts, trying to correct the artist and writer sometimes, or pointing out some inconsistencies, or just saying how they really like the story, or asking questions about characters and their motivations. And I don't think I'm gonna have that in the X-Men Children of the Atom box set. It's been a while since I've opened it, so I need to check that out. I have this on my wall, one of these iconic issue covers. We even get some intergalactic stuff. Let's go ahead and flip a little bit over here. We got the Sentinels are back. enough said. These guys were always scary, really cool. I like to see this right here. I think they're like in Rockefeller Plaza celebrating Christmas, and you get to see them in their civilian garb. And of course, things go south. And something you won't see anymore is characters smoking. It's been a while since Marvel introduced a policy of never showing the characters doing any kinds of drugs. But they still show them drink coffee, I'm sure. Excellent action. And these pages are awesome. Nice and thick. You don't see any of the artwork bleeding through. I'm talking to you, Defenders Omnibus. They try to keep everything as authentic as possible here. And a lot of the cover art is bordered in black. And I think that's consistent with the Children of the Atom box set too. They have a different kind of border as well. A lot of Sentinels here. Oh, look at this. What an awesome splash page. I always find it funny to see characters who can fly lifting up characters who can't fly. Beast. Another splash page. Epic. Oh man. What an awesome fight. Juggernaut versus Colossus. Black Tom Cassidy here. Yeah, Juggernaut is not above pulling a woman's hair, making her cry. Kind of get some origin of Storm here. Cyclops. If you ever got Cyclops and Matt Murdock in the room together, that'd be kind of funny. They both wear the red glasses. Black Tom Cassidy and his magic staff. Nightcrawler had a thing where he would kind of blend into his environment, turn invisible, or they also kind of retconned that his teleportation skills allowed him to use the essence of shadows and stuff like that. There's a lot going on here in this book. I highly recommend this. I highly recommend this book for anybody who's, trying to get into X-Men. This is a good jumping on point. You don't get the beginning stuff, but you certainly get a lot of the popular characters. Cyclops and his dad. Alpha Flight. Wolverine has a long history with Alpha Flight. There's Storm again. She's always naked. Gladiator, what a cool character. I got a kind of a Sports Illustrated kind of stuff going on over here. And we continue through looking at these pages. Wow. Now that is a awesome page for Magneto. I've always liked Banshee's costume. That's so cool. Kind of like a flying squirrel kind of thing going on with his wings. Oh, I think here we start getting to like the Savage Land stuff. Oh man, Logan is super hairy. I like how they keep that aspect of him in the action figures that are coming out with the Marvel Legends. Yeah, here's Sauron. I think there's a really nice big page. Yep, this is it. This is like breathtaking image right here. This what made the X-Men so cool. Great costumes, excellent writing, great artwork. Iconic, definitely iconic. I think Kazar makes an appearance, yeah. I wonder if the Kazar Omnibus incorporates any of these stories. I'm not exactly sure how the timelines line up. To save the Savage Land. You got Colossus cooking there. This image, this cover brings a lot of memories to me. I got this when I think, if I'm not mistaken, this came with the Professor X Marvel Legends back in the Toy Biz days. Yeah, I think so. I think it was him. And so I had this reprinted comic book issue that Marvel Legends used to come with. I still have it. I still have all my Marvel Legend comics. I should make a video of that. I think I will. Yeah, because this is a heavy Professor X story. Yeah, and the Shadow King here. I still need to get that Marvel Legend. Landra. Oh man. There's some breathtaking stuff in here. Nightcrawler was one of my first Marvel Legends, now that I mention it. Him and Gambit in the Toy Biz era. I used to always try to draw Moses Magnum for some reason. Alpha Flight. Got the whole roster. I really like how comic books always make sure you're in the know, or at least they try to. This is a good example of that. It shows, the names of the characters: Snowbird, Vindicator, Lord Star, Aurora, two siblings, Shaman, Sasquatch. Although I don't see Puck there. But so they do that with the characters, and they kind of explain it here too. This is Alpha Flight, Canada's first team of superheroes, the culmination of a decade of intensive research and development, and they think they're equal to of any superhero group on Earth. And then they also do it here, where they're kind of referring to something from a previous issue, X-Men number 109. That's why I'm always able to just pick up a comic book anywhere and still enjoy what's going on, even though I'm not completely in the know. More of this X-Men mail stuff. For those of you who like to collect action figures, they came out with a Colossus action figure that came with some Danger Room stuff like this. Nightcrawler wearing a hat. Just showing them on working on the jet, the X-Jet. It reminds me of Forge. I like when he joins the team. The artwork here is phenomenal. Look at all these details on all these little things in this room. Arcade. I just recently got this Marvel Legend. What a sinister villain. Yeah, guest starring Spider-Man. That's awesome. Hell yeah. I love it when Spider-Man makes an appearance. Damn, what an awesome issue. Look at this guy. So sinister, so evil. He basically puts them in like games, murder games. He has a amusement park called Murder World, if I'm not mistaken. Awesome. Oh, here we go. Get the Hulk too. More Danger Room stuff, looks like. This is a great collection of stories. Look at that. Look at Storm. Looking all awesome. Look, they even included like advertisements for other characters in these X-Mail things. Spider-Woman. Got the introduction of Multiple Man, I think. I think that's Multiple Man, yeah. So as you can see, the book has been holding up very well. No slouching. It's been opening just the way it's supposed to. Absolutely no gutter loss. It's a really cool effect going on right here. It's awesome. I learned about this in art class. You kind of just like do the line work that you need and kind of erase to kind of make this effect. Looks really awesome here. And we're finishing up the book here. Here's Emma Frost and the Hellfire Club. I always loved the costume of these Hellfire Club goons. Almost look faceless. And we're getting into the extra stuff at the end. Always love this. Marvel always does a pretty good job of including some extras in the back. DC, on the other hand, not so much. I'm talking to you, Swamp Thing, Omnibus. And a lot of their Omnibus, actually. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the wrap around interior in the Children of the Atom box set. I need to pull that out soon. Some initial drawings. An X-Men classic. These stories to kind of flesh out the characters. Kind of like extended cuts, deleted scenes type deal. And a kind of another take on the front cover image, that giant size issue by John Watson. And that's everything that's included in here. And I hate to see it go, but now it's going on to a new home. And thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.